I'm floored by the fact that they can do this and that they think it's all right.
A confusing situation for a Kansas widow as she tries to get a vehicle tag refund from her late husband's car. Welcome to Factfinder Investigates. I'm Brandon Stitt. The county will only write a check to her husband, even though he died months ago, and they know that. Now she's looking for an answer. It's an answer Factfinder 12 found, but it's probably not one she's hoping for.
The first thing I thought of, how do they expect him to cash this check?
Dixie Rhodes sorts through some old paperwork, including a vehicle tag refund check from Butler County Treasurer's Office.
To Rhodes, Dennis D.
Dixie and Dennis Rhodes.
We would have been married 57 years on the 27th of June.
In February, he died. When Dixie got rid of Dennis's old car, she finds it's only registered in his name.
This registration was registered only to him.
She takes the tag, registration, and death certificate to the Butler County Treasurer's Office with plans to get a refund. Refund paperwork is completed, including a transfer on death affidavit.
This is all the information they give for the refund, and my name is on it.
Weeks later,
there's a check in the mail. This is the check.
$151.23.
And it's made out to my dead husband.
You heard right. Even with the paperwork Dixie completed, the check still comes in Dennis's name. She takes the check to the bank.
Can't cash it, cannot deposit it, cannot sign his name on it.
Dixie writes a letter to the Treasurer's Office asking why the check was issued to a dead man, even after showing proof of death and signing an affidavit. The Treasurer's Office writes back.
The refunds for vehicle registrations have to be issued in the registered owner's name, and we are unable to change this. Why are you issuing checks to dead people that you know aren't any good?
And those questions we took to the Kansas Department of Revenue and the Butler County Treasurer. The state tells us that refunds are handled at the county level. But the Butler County Treasurer, Donna Farthing, tells me the policy regarding tag refunds comes from the state. She's questioned it herself and says that she can't change it. I also asked to see that policy specifically, but as of tonight, I have not received it. Cheney Lake is around 6.5 feet below normal. The latest report has the conservation pool at less than 65% full. Cheney is one of 2 sources of water for Wichita, putting the city on the brink of mandatory water restrictions. So who's using the most water? With the city treating more than 19 billion gallons of water each year, Factfinder asked for the top 30 users when it comes to water. Here's why the supply is so vital to not only Wichita, the entire metro.
So the Wichita Water Utility treats and delivers more than 19 billion gallons of water annually to serve our customers.
When you think of customers, you're probably thinking of those just in the city of Wichita. But this treated 19 billion gallons of water actually goes far beyond the city limits.
Besides the city limits of Wichita, we furnish drinking water to 11 wholesale customers, other cities and towns of the second and third class, and also to rural water districts.
12 News asked the city for the top 30 water users from roughly the past year. When it comes to other cities or rural water districts that distribute Wichita water to their own customers, the city of Derby tops the list with 1.03 billion gallons, followed by Valley Center, Rural Water District 3 near Derby, Bel Air, and Rose Hill. The manufacturing industry is also a huge user of the public water system. Spirit Aero Systems tops this list with 841 million gallons, followed by Dole Foods, Cargill Soybean, McConnell Air Force Base, and Smithfield Farmland.
Now, before you ask about those businesses, in 2017, Spirit started using gray water for their manufacturing operations. If you're not familiar with what gray water is, it comes from your sink drain, bathtub, or shower, and is not sewer water. And with that switch, just last year, Spirit saved 394 million gallons of potable water. The Kansas Treasurer's Office wants you to know about a scam that someone recently fell for. The scammer contacted the victim by phone and claimed to be with the agency. The victim was told that they recently won a large sum of money from the lottery. The scammer then said a payment needed to be collected so they could collect the winnings. He said that they needed to wire funds and load money onto a gift card. And once that was done, someone with the state treasurer would present those winnings. The Kansas Treasurer's Office says it will never require a fee to be paid for something that you're rightfully owed. Ankle monitors are used to keep tabs on suspects awaiting trial, but critics say supervision is spotty and unreliable.
Right now, there's no oversight, there's no accountability, there's no consequences.
Next, find out what our national investigative team uncovered about the lack of laws nationwide when it comes to ankle monitoring companies.